So, for show and tell today, one of our dear guests, Crossfires, which I realized has the S already in the name, so I should have put the apostrophe afterwards. Like so. They wanted to share some photos of Italy, so I would like to do so in just a moment. But it comes with some interesting backstory. She had wrote very humbly, is that a word? Humbly. I have some pictures I would like for you to show and tell, if it's okay, which of course it is. It's pictures of when I was living in Italy, and the story behind them would be that we arrived in Italy 2 weeks before the pandemic broke out. There was traveling restrictions and all that going on. So since there was not many tourists, I was able to grab pictures without a lot of people around. One of them is my absolute favorite that I grabbed of my daughter spinning in front of the cathedral in Milan. She was only 8 years old at the time, and we lived in Italy during the whole entire pandemic years, and as many of you know, it was a hotspot for the virus in all the world. So allow me to bring them to the screen. And here I can zoom in for you too. It's going to cover my face. What a beautiful image of Italy. I mean, wow, look at this wonderful body of water. Such green, yellow, red hues on all of the plants. Feels so warm, and cascading atmosphere in the distance getting lighter and lighter. So many houses full of how many memories. And here is that photo she was referring to of our dear daughter spinning in her red dress in front of the cathedral, with the sun setting in the background and the brilliant light of clouds behind. Very rare for this place to be without tourists. I can zoom in even more for you too. Oh, yeah, there we are. All the little birdies around too. And of course the wonderful architecture, but of course dear Crossfire's daughter is in the spotlight. How beautiful. And there's this statue too that she took, which is very grotesque, and it comes with a story as well. She asked if I wanted to know the story of the statue, and I said I did, of course, but now I don't know if I wanted to know. The man's name is Saint Bartholomew, and he's inside that chapel that you see my daughter spinning in front of, along with a lot of different statues in the Celtic era. And he is holding his own skin in one arm, as it was one of the 12 apostles that was skinned alive. What a provoking piece of art. And the cathedral name is Duomo di Milano. Yeah, you can see that he's wearing his own skin, but not in the proper way, like a scarf. Yeah, I imagine he's very cold. There is a staircase in the Vatican, I believe, which is quite an incredible array of architecture. And I think I used this picture a long time ago when I was writing a novel, and I photoshopped it to have infinite levels. So it was very interesting to see Well, not this photo exactly, since it was taken by dear Crossfires, but the staircase before. And there's a beautiful statue here too. You can see the nature behind it. The fountain is off at the moment. Hills in the background, flowers around. Lots of good energy coming from her. And this looks like the same picture at the beginning I just opened a second copy of. But yeah. Those are Crossfire's photos of Italy. So, thank you, dear Crossfires, for sharing them. I like looking through them with everyone here. Thank you all for watching too. Dansuela writes that you don't think you'd ever come back if you went there. I know how you feel. It's very funny, Pop. With the statue of Saint Bartholomew. Are there any tips how he got so dried muscles? Yeah, I guess the answer is become a martyr. But don't actually. I'm happy so many of you like those pictures. And for everyone else watching too, if you want to share something in this space, as I'm always happy to provide an amplification of your story, your journey, I'd be honored to direct you again to the link tree in my bio where there's a show and tell application form. And there you can submit files and videos and PDFs, you know, something important to you, like a creative project, or even a story, that something you've been through. I'd be honored to relay that to the world, in whatever capacity I have. So thank you.